Hey folks, Grant from Gunspot here for Tolster.com. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how do you make a good choice for your concealed carry handgun. Choosing the right concealed carry handgun, super important, right? We all know it is. For those of you that are fairly new to concealed carry, or maybe you've been in concealed carry a long time, but you don't operate like me and have your whole world revolve around what the gun industry is doing. And so maybe you're looking to upgrade or make a better choice in your concealed carry handgun. So really what has happened the last 15, 16 years in concealed carry is pretty amazing. We've really developed a whole line of what we're calling micro concealed carry handguns with dramatic capacity. So some of them, their capacity is at or exceeding what normally would be considered a compact or a smaller duty style of handgun. So for instance, for years, the tried and true Glock 19 has been the gun of choice. It has a lot of great serviceability. It's basically a duty size gun, just a smidge shorter. And therein lies the problem that a lot of people see with choosing a gun like the Glock 19. But now we have a slew of guns that have that, and here is just a small sampling of guns that I personally have shot and have found to be at its current at their current level very reliable, which I think is really important. If you're going to carry a gun, it needs to operate. It needs to withstand less than perfect conditions. We're not always going to be at 70 degrees, climate controlled, no rain, no dirt. The fight comes to us. We don't get to pick, okay? So with that said, Smith & Wesson Shield, fantastic choice. I would choose 9mm. If I can get my hands on the Plus model, I would choose that. I've shot it. It shoots really well. I see no operating difference from the earlier generations, which have been stellar. Next would be the Glock 43. Little bit challenged in the capacity market. As you can see, I've got an extension from Terran Tactical on mine to get me to 8 rounds in the mag and 1 in the chamber. The newer version of this, the 43X, gets you to 10, and then there are aftermarket options that will bring you all the way to 15. Both great guns, very reliable. Next would be the Sig Sauer P365 or P365 XL. There are a lot of different options there. The only difference between the 365 and the XL is a little bit longer barrel. 10 and 12 round capacity magazines. When this gun first came out, I had a lot of issues with it, but since then those issues appear to have been corrected, and I'm just not seeing problems with the gun anymore for the last 2 or 3 years. So some good changes on Sig Sauer's part for correcting those. And so if you're buying new, I wouldn't have any qualms with giving this a look. Then we have the Hellcat. Springfield Armory's Hellcat has been stellar. It has a lot of different options. As you can see, these 3 in the middle are all Hellcats. One's painted up fancy. It's got an aftermarket trigger in it, which me personally, I'm a stock guy, so I think that is not needed. But I do like optics. I believe that the optic is always going to make you shoot better, and that is an from the factory option that comes from Springfield Armory for that Hellcat. So we have 2 different optics versions here. We have the OSP or optic sight ready, and then we have the RDP, which has that longer break attached to the end. If you are recoil sensitive, you might gravitate towards that. One thing's for sure, the Hellcat's been stellar. I have had 0 issues with mine, thousands of rounds on the gun, and it comes with a 15 round capacity now. When it first got released, it had max of 13. Now they've bumped it up with a very manageable length of grip at 15. Of course, if your body type allows it, there's nothing wrong with a Glock 19 or a comparable gun to its size for carry. I, however, know that not everybody is like me and chooses to carry a full-size gun. Not everybody's body type will allow that. But if you're looking for a micro concealed carry handgun, I would first start looking at these models that are represented here, as well as the 43X or Glock 48, which is the longer slide version, and see which one suits you best. Go to a range that's going to allow you to shoot them as a rental option and see which one helps you perform the best, and then make an educated decision from that. And of course, like always, we're here for Tolster. The value of a good concealment holster makes the gun hide so much easier versus buying something off the shelf that is not really suited for giving you the advantages to concealed carry. So these are my selections. Like I said, there are other ones out there. I know Ruger's got a new model called the Max 9. I haven't shot it though. I can't speak to its reliability like I can with these represented here. So if you want to give that a shot, if you want to look and wait and see what else is coming down the pike, I'm sure there's going to be something down the line, but these have been stellar so far. Okay folks, one last thing before we end this video. With the exception of the Hellcat RDP, Tolster, who makes outstanding Kydex holsters, makes holsters for each of these models. And what is nice about Tolster is the amazing speed that you get your holster. Not only is it a good quality holster, but you get it as quick as possible because it's already in stock if it's on their website. And who knows, maybe the RDP is coming. I forced it into a Hellcat holster and it's close, just not quite. That said, Kydex. For those that are new, Kydex is the way to go for holsters. Stay away from leather. I know that's going to upset some people, but you're going to get consistency and retention and draw break that is what we want when we're in the carry crowd. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and remember, train hard. Your family deserves it.